Let's talk about Dwarka, because like recently in India, off the Gujarat coast, there are so many cities that have submerged. Actually, recently in the news, so many cities have emerged out of the water because the water is just dried out.
It is that global warming that has begun in the last 20,000 years. Again, it's not some global warming the first time. No, the whole cycles based on astronomy as well. That's going on.
Right.
So last 20,000 years ago, why do we say that? Because that was the LGM, last glacial maximum. And since then, water sea levels are rising. Okay. So the sea levels are rising very smoothly, but they are interrupted by these CRE, catastrophic rise event. So otherwise it's going like this, but it's like this.
Coast of Gujarat, it was a city, a well-planned city that could have been a dockyard, a huge trading port for the country, essentially, with the rest of the world, especially Africa and Europe and Central Asia and all of that, that eventually got submerged underwater.
This is dirt archaeology evidence. You see, for example, that vertical line, this is basically, so x-axis is the time, y-axis is the rise in the sea level.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, you see the vertical line where you see it. Okay. The most vertical line that you see there in the
As in
line.
the vertical rise.
Vertical rise, correct? Yeah. If you draw a straight vertical line above there, it is going to hit at 5,525. I mean, maybe you can find 5525 and just draw a line. Mahabharata text says that Krishna's Dwarka was flooded and destroyed by gushing sea waters 36 years after the Mahabharata war.
I currently work with the Archaeological Survey of India. And underwater archaeology is a big priority for us, where you need to go underwater and see what is there, what is the extent of that landmass, how big did India look in the past, or how different did it look in the past.
In the middle of 6th millennium BCE, which is 5525 BCE, 5500 BCE, there was this is Arabian Sea data. Dwarka is on the Arabian Sea, west coast of India. Sudden sea level rise, listen to this, of 15 meters.
What is the mandate of the Archaeological Survey of India? It's 3 things: exploration, excavation, conservation. So exploration of the underwater heritage also is a priority for the country.
That's Krishna's Dwarka getting destroyed. X-axis is time, Y-axis is the sea level rise. So we have to start from here, from the right, 20,000 years ago. And we are coming towards the left as our today's time.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So slowly water level is rising, but at 14.2, which is Ramayana times, suddenly there is a sea level rise of 13.5 meters and then plus minus whatever it is.
Which is probably what sank original
Lanka, Ravana's Lanka.
Right.
Now, do you remember when Atlantis was gone? If you listen to Plato, in his time, he said that happened 9,000 years ago. Now, Plato's time is 2,000 years ago, which means 9,000 BC is what we need to go to. 9,000 years ago before Plato is 11,000 years ago from today. Look at the CRE2, 11.5 event. The last one is caused by Antarctica.
CRE3.
Yes.
Which is the Dwarka one.
Dwarka one. Now the CRE3, look at the timing. 7.6 Ka, subtract 2000, that's 5.6, 5600 BCE, plus minus 130 years, that's the standard error there. So anywhere in that time, and 5600 BC plus minus 130 years, 5525 falls right there.